Whoa, I'm live. Yeah, I've been like streaming way earlier. Oh, it's mostly just because like I don't know. In a way, it's because I'm lazy, and I don't want to. I don't want to do anything later in the day, so I just want to do it now. Does that make sense? Anyway, I need to add Blast Twitch. Ah! That's the sound I make when I play ads. So, I mean, I have some stuff to vamp about and yap about. For sure. Um, I did a panel in Atlanta that was a doodle off panel, and we made like, and by we I mean David. David did everything. So don't. It's a royal we. It's a royal we. I did next to nothing besides show up and draw on the panel, and and so David got sleeves for the panel that had all of our drawings on it. So Doodle, in case you don't know, I think it's Doodle. Yeah, Doodle character. So this guy, Shu in YouTube chat. What do you think of the Trinket Mage Hybrid Mana video? Nope. We're not talking about it. We're not talking about it. I'll explain why later. Give me a moment. Yeah, just no hybrid talk. Let's wait for some more people to roll in, and then we can talk about hybrid. All right, we'll talk about hybrid. I promise. I just want more people to get in here. Sky's, yeah, exactly. So let's hold on the hybrid. It's a valid point of conversation. Everyone's really excited, and it's like a nice. Oh my god, everything's a buzz. Deep breath. Oh. Okay, Des Holiday. Thank you for the tier 1. Okay, so Doodle is this card, and David really likes him, and this is like the theme of the guy of the panel, right? So we made a card sleeve. Let me see if you can find this image of the sleeve. Yeah, here they are. So we made by we once again I mean David. David did the layout. I just drew my guy. So there's my robot elk. That's my Doodle. So this was for the Doodle off panel. Was this card sleeve. And there's a playmat too. I have both of them. I love them. Right? So this is the Doodle off sleeve. For the panel that has all of our characters as Doodle. And yeah, there's my little elk boy. I have a little beret, and yeah, I'm doodling around. So the Pro Tour, fucking Tiffany repping the Doodle off merch on based mono red aggro. And that delights me to no end. So definitely really fun. I hope David invites me back to another Doodle off panel. Honestly, I had a lot of fun. I'll need to practice more before the next one. I promised myself I'd practice before the Doodle off panel, but like honestly, I didn't really. But no, it was a great time, and I didn't do too bad, honestly. So anyway, that's enough vamping about the funny doodle off story. And the sleeves being used at the Pro Tour. Let's play some like dailies. All right, click the card. This is a new one in the rotation. Click the card you believe appears in a higher percentage of decks on EDH Rec. Ooh, wow. These are both dog shit. I think Magmaroth, maybe. Because there's that one card that's like, whenever a creature with a -1/-1 counter on it dies, you draw a card for each counter on it. So, like, that's kind of cool for, like, Scarab God decks. Some are calling it the worst Phyrexian arena of all time. No way it isn't Shadowed Caravel, though. Like, Explore decks, you make this thing huge. They're both really bad, to be clear. Sultai Runemark or Summary Dismissal. It has to be Summary Dismissal. Yeah, get out of here. Shit aura that gives Death Touch or counter spell that's kind of dog shit, let's be real, but at least has some play pattern. Oh. This card is fun. However, it's definitely Wildwood Mentor, right? Great target permanent or Draft Chaff. I think it has to be the hybrid Lorwyn card. Really? Whoa! That's crazy, because that other card's definitely way better than... I god-awful shock. I think it's a Rochi Ranger. These are both really bad. It's just also Snake. It has to be Avon Warhawk. These fucking bird players, man. Really? Okay. That's shocking to me. Okay, this is Throes of Chaos. It's so easy. Are you fucking serious? To be clear, by the way, I do not think Immolating Soul Eater is a bad Magic the Gathering card. You can do some bullshit with this thing, but like, wow. Today's just full of bangers. Today's just full of bangers. Oh, that was a good one. When this creature enters, EXILE TARGE, no, TARGET. Oh, no. So it's not exile target. You may cast that. You may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. This is Thief of Sanity? No, not Thief of Sanity. It's a 3-mana card. You may play that card for as long as it remains exiled, and you may I think this is Hostage Taker. Okay, there you go. Exile another target artifact or creature. It's another. I see you in chat, Silas. Be careful. You don't want to spoil these for me. I love doing these by my lonesome. Equip legendary creature. This is like, it's not Black Blade Reforge. Rocket. No. Fuck. What is the name of this card? That's true. It is the NL tech. The issue is like, if I just employ the don't read chat method, then like I'm gonna get some smug fuck who's gonna be like, you read chat, didn't you? Yeah. Equipped creature. This is the thing from Final Fantasy that makes it into a 7/7, right? I do not know the name of this card, but it makes the thing into a 7/7. And it can't be blocked by more than one creature. Yeah, I literally, I cannot do this. I know what the card is and what it does. I do not know its name. It's like Wrecking Ball Fist. Wrecking Ball thing. Arm. I got it right anyway. Four plus word name. That's a new one. It's mostly going to be legendary creatures, right? Like Urza, Lord High Artificer. Endrick, Sar, Master Breeder. Two mana. Pia Nalar. No, it's not Pia Nalar Council of Revival, is it? I forgot her name. It's Pia something or other. I guess you can do like Feldon. No. It's Feldon Run Excavator. That's the 2-mana one, which is only 3 letters. Or no, I'm not thinking of Feldon, right? Or no, it is Feldon. Because it's Feldon's Cane, right? Is it Pia Nalar? Should they like full legal name her ass? I thought for sure it was just Pia. Either way, let's try to get a mono red legend in there. Ip half heart's 3 mana, right? I'm pretty sure he's 3 mana. Dude, they hit Pia Nalar with the legal name Ray, like the full legal. Yeah, there is, but that's not 4 or more words. Let's do oh, what's the name of the one goblin? The Cobbler. Ardaz, Cobbler of War. No. God, I really don't play red decks. I mean, I can see not liking this song. Like, Casket Kids is definitely fine. I mean, it was one of the first songs I listened to from Dummy Book, so. Ardoz is correct. Cobbler of War. Okay, I just missed the comma or something. So there you go. Plus or minus to stats, mana value 4 blue. That's wow. I mean, I guess you can just do like Onerophage. Black mana value 5. Plus or minus to stats. Noxious Ghoul. It doesn't have to be mono, but I like doing mono colors. Red mana value 2. Plus or minus to stats. Ardoz. Mentions choose. Urza's command. Black mana value 5. Mentions Gix's command. And then you can do a Tarka's command here. Soren Markov, as always, with the super chat for $2 saying Soren Markov. Thank you. Ardoz is such a deep pull. I don't think so. It's like a jumpstart card. Mentions choose. Red CMC2. Is Enchanter's Bane? Does it say target enchantment or choose an enchantment? Oh, you can just do a braid. Yay! Guess let's hit this with the Scryfall Beam. Good old art challenge. Then we can get into deck reviews. Hopefully the art game works today. Fuck. This is a card I was considering. It's the 6 mana one. Whirlwind of Flame. Immolating Gyre. Yeah, it's 6 mana. Does X damage to each creature and each planeswalker control X number of instant and sorcery cards from your graveyard. Yeah, I considered it for Cormella. This is the Doctor Who card. Atraxi Warden. Okay. This is Humility. Explorers. Ooh, this is the one that's like landfall +2/+2. Adventuring Gear. Yeah, landfall gives +2/+2. Valakut Awakening. Or it's Nahiri. No, it's not Nahiri's Lithoforming. Is this is the showcase art of Valakut Awakening, right? Or is it Valakut? It's one of the Valakut cards. Nope, it's Exploration. Fuck. Awakening's the one that cycles your hand. I'm so silly. Buggy. What is this card called? That art's awesome. Whoa. That shit's crazy. Oh, hey, Arcosa. Everyone say hi to Arcosa. Everyone yell at the lurker. Dude, no, Genesis. I started in like Kaladesh, brother. It's this is Heartfire Immolation. Oh no, it's just Heartfire. Fuck. Okay. So self-inflicted wound. Okay. So I started in Kaladesh, and I agree Kaladesh is an old ass set. Plummet. Crash Landing. Okay. Yeah, the Scryfall art game is fucking difficult. This is... Oh, fuck. Agistathene, thank you for resubbing. Naiad of freeballing it. Of hidden coves. This is some Portals card. Lady Sun. Everyone knows that one. This is like Destroy the Deceiver. It's a saga. I just remember the word deceive. Follow the imposter. Never mind. Wild guess or... Curse of Surveillance, which doesn't surveil, by the way. Okay, thank God they gave me the double L. Whoa, he's hot. Marauding Bone Slasher. Can't block unless you control a zombie. Oh, I wonder who this big fuck is. Whoa. That art's sick. Like Thopter Foundry. Like an art I've never seen. Wedgelight Rammer. Makes a 2/2 robot. Okay, so it's... Okay. The Ancestral... Visit? Reminiscence. Reminiscence, some might say. Call a surprise witness. It fucking pisses me off to no end that the Teysa Karlov spirit card is arena only. What were they thinking? That shit pisses me off. Bogart Rope Bunny. This is Spike Wheel Acrobat. Glimmer Lens. I literally sorted my cards the other day and I found $600 worth of cards in my fucking collection. Check your bulk. Frozen Guy. Protean is a real word. Bug Collector. What? Oh, it's a Seven Dwarves art. That's crazy. Fuck, this is the cool one. Like Mind Drinker or something. It like exiles cards and like brings things back. It's so weird. Chat. If another creature would be exiled, remove it. Yeah, so if another creature would die, exile it instead. Put a card removed, like exiled with this card into its owner's graveyard. It gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Wow. Like, what a weird card. Fuck, this is March of the Machines. Kithkin. Something back. Fuck, what's the name of the one card that, like, it makes the goats equal to devotion to white? That's the name of whatever she's writing. Is it just Billy Writer? I'm goated. I am so good. I am the golden god of Scryfall art game. Vraska's Avengers. Undercity Uprising. Fervent Buddies of Hazaret of Love. Pursue Glory. It's just a trumpet blast with cycling. Magmatic Channeler. Sword Lesbian. Warrior Sword. Oh, it's Final Fantasy. Brotherhood Regalia. All right, we got 10. That's all we needed to do. Aven Eternal. Overrun. Is this actual Overrun or Overrunning Stampede? I think it's actual Overrun because the art's really old. Oh, this is the epic spell, the green one. Fuck. I think this is where we meet the end of the streak. Overrun for lethal. I love playing Magic the Gathering. Yeah, I can't do it. Endless Swarm. Oh, it is even the epic. Oh no, it is the epic spell. This is the retrace spell. Una's Grace. Target player draws a card. Retrace. That would be fun in Two-Headed Giant Cube. That's Uba Mask. I'm just gonna keep going until I can't recognize one. Is this an arena card? This is like Oni of Roxasha. Oh, it's the new art of one of the old Roxasha. So it's arena only. Roxasha Vizier, yeah. I there's no way I ever get those with the new arts. This is Love Song of Night and Day. I run that one in Safara. Okay, we're out. No more. That one I did not know. It's from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, but I would not know the name of it. Yeah, of course it was Kamigawa, but it's just like... Void Maw. Does Void Maw work, or does it exile instead of Finality Counter? If a creature with Finality Counter would die, exiled instead. So no, Void Maw doesn't exile it. It's the Finality Counter. No fun allowed, pal. Watch yourself. So tomorrow, now that we have 71 viewers here, let me beam this all into your head now. We're going to talk about Hybrid Mana real quick. Trinket Mage, Blood Artist, Tomer, all uploaded their Hybrid Mana response in the same day. Do you know who's reacting to those videos tomorrow? Me and Maldhound. On Monday. Clip it. Share it with your friends. Tomorrow, me and Mald will be live. And we'll be looking at Hybrid Mana videos. And discussing Hybrid Mana. And why it's goated. And maybe we get our minds changed by the videos. The videos were, I would say, at best, 60-40 negative towards Hybrid Mana. So... tomorrow, catch me and Mald live, and we will be talking about it, watching some of our peers' videos, reacting to those ideas, yapping with chat a little bit about it, having a discussion about Hybrid Mana. That is so awesome, Tyrion Prime. The Elish Door Grand Cenobite player having Godhead of Awe. Yeah, no, Blood Artist exploded huge, and it was just because, like, yeah, the minute physics style of whiteboard just works. Yeah, I still really like hybrid mana. But maybe, like I said, maybe my mind will be changed tomorrow. I've not watched any of the videos. I'm going to be blind reacting to them with Maldhound tomorrow. And that's also why I shut down the conversation earlier. Let's not have a conversation about hybrid mana today. That's going to be all of tomorrow's stream. All of it. Doesn't Void Maw have the same clause as a finality counter? Yes, but the finality counter is exiling it. It doesn't die. Void Maw says if it would die. Finality counter says if it would die. Oh, I guess so, maybe. Does it work? I don't think so, though. There might be some weird... I hate layers. Let's... Ask attack on cardboard, Helios. Not me. When is the stream tomorrow? I don't fucking know. We'll be live, though, and there'll be VODs. So if you missed it, you can watch it still. I mean, I do run off-color fetches, but it's like in my sweaty deck. This is my sweaty deck. This is Cure the Boundless Sky, and even then it's not really that sweaty because it's like I'm winning with Dark Depths at like the best. This is the best Dark Depths deck ever, is this list. I'm very comfortable in saying that. And I run a Wooded Foothills in this deck. Just like matter-of-factly, if you want to have Dark Depths be your game plan, like this is the best list you could be running. But yeah, I upped Cura to bracket 4. She was just way too strong. Thespian stage, yeah. What about Thespian stage? Right there. A lot of people think Vesuva works with Dark Depths, and I always have to shake them violently. I run Vesuva to copy, like, Field of the Dead or, like, some other object of hate. And it's just like, I need to shake people and tell them, listen, dude, Vesuva does not work with Dark Depths. It just doesn't work. I'm trying to think of what I normally Vesuva. It's like Field of the Dead, Pit of Offerings, Talon Gates. Yeah, Vesuva just enters with the counters. But like every time I'm talking about a Dark Depths deck on stream, I'll have at least like a couple chatters that are like, oh, you should add Vesuva. It combos with Dark Depths. And it's just like, incorrect. It happens like just about every single time. Which, to be fair, it is an unintuitive thing that Thespian stage works in Vesuva. Like, it does require some amount of rules knowledge beyond some people's pay grade, and that's just something beautiful. And I love this game because it's super deep. But yeah, yeah, Thespian stage works with Field of the Dead. Where are you, my beloved? Shifting Woodland works with Field of not Field of the Dead. Sorry, I meant Dark Depths. So Shifting Woodland makes Dark Depths work. Thespian stage makes Dark Depths works, and I've cut it from the deck, but Mirage Mirror also does it. Shifting Woodland is a fucked up card. That card's evil. Yeah, there's a few spells that do that. The one that's most comboed with Dark Depths is Vampire Hexmage. So you go like Vampire Hexmage. So you turn 1 Urborg, turn 2 Dark Depths, tap for 2 black, play Vampire Hexmage, remove all the counters, right? Like, that works. Dark Depths is really funny with manifesting. Insert creative name. Thank you for resubbing. Also tomorrow, there'll be a new video up. It's going to be about this deck. This is a deck that I own now. and I'll be talking about it. What do you think of the other lands in the shifting woodland cycle? They're all very good. I mean, I don't really have a lot else to say about them besides they're all very good. Yeah, what will be doing yours today, Pikeli? I need to make it very clear, Kai, that Ailey is like maybe 2% of this deck. I'm running Ailey because she's a 2-mana Death Toucher, and she can sack creatures that are going to go away because of Goryo's Vengeance. So this is maybe not the best, like, Ailey representation. I'm running her for colors and for 2-mana Death Touch blocker. And then I do recoup a lot of life because this is a Villas deck. So, like, sacking things to Ailey does matter sometimes if I need life back. No, I've not had a crash out about the hybrid mana changes, Junpei. Tomorrow I'm going live with Mald, and we're talking about all the videos that were uploaded today. And we're going to watch and react to them and talk with chat. Noctis, thank you for getting a deck review for next week. Let me just get a vibe check from chat. Like 1 to 3, 1 being I hate it, 3 being I love it. Hybrid mana. I'm seeing like an average of like 2.5. Which I figure from my audience. Like, there are reasons to be skeptical of it. I do not want to just to downplay any. Like, one was bad. Oh, wow, a hype train started for some reason. Insert creative name. Thanks for subbing at tier 1. So, hooray, scam train going. So, I don't want to downplay anyone. Was 1 good? I'm going crazy. One was bad. One was bad. One was bad. Okay, good. Okay. I got terrified. I was like, holy shit. Never mind. I guess me and my chat disagree on everything. Also, I modded you, Kai. Fuck Gigantha. I fucking hate that elk. So, either way, I expected most of you to like hybrid mana. This is not like a good sample size. I do not want to downplay anyone who's skeptical about hybrid mana changes. That is totally valid. Whenever there's a big rules change, there's always should be a bit of skepticism going into it. IMO! It's more cool than dog shit. It's way more cool than dog shit. We'll see if the videos tomorrow and the vamping with chat changes my mind. But I don't want to get too deep into it today because that's for tomorrow's stream with Maldhound. Why do we hate Gigantha? So Gigantha is one of the most free roll companions in other formats of all time. Is that AJJ? Yes. This is a live performance of their song Heartillation. It's a live version of their song that they played on a bus or something. The reason why Giganta got banned in Modern was because of Arena of Glory. It was an 8-mana lava axe you just got to rain for free. It was stupid. I'm not talking about Commander, chat. I'm talking about other formats. I'm talking about Modern specifically. Giganta was the most free ball companion, and it was fucking annoying. AJJ was live here like a couple weeks ago, but the tickets for the Ogden Theater were like $250, and I was just like, no. No way. You play Modern? Yes, I do play Modern. I need to update the Lutri deck I play. Oh, whoops. This is from the Pauper cube I did with Bugs 2 months ago. Look at this fucking deck, chat. This was the most gross deck I've ever drafted. Trinket always talks about Modern is dead. It is dead in paper. It depends where you live. In LA, it's probably dead. In Seattle, in Denver, it's not. I can tell you that much. Denver, there's definitely a bit of a Modern scene. But I need to update this deck. I love this deck. I tried to make like enchantments work. Goodbye, Terran. Tyranny? So this is like a Bailmerk Leech, Hopeless Nightmare deck. But after playtesting it for like 3 seconds, I realized that artifacts are just better. Artifacts are so good in Pauper. Yeah, they're fucking stupid. If you're not running Sneaky Snacker or the Familiar or like a full play set of Fire Blast, you're playing Pauper wrong right now. Did you play Modern before Lord of the Rings or Modern Horizons? No. And I don't think that really matters either way. Unless you're a pre-modern enjoyer, in which case it does kind of matter, I guess. Yeah, there's a big Pauper scene where I live. In fact, I'm going to be doing a Pauper 1K November 1st. Listen, with peace and love, I'm just saying this. Listen, Golgari guy, if this gets clipped, whatever. Love you, man. I don't like pre-modern. I don't like a format that doesn't change. It's just like, I wish things didn't get rotated out, but things should rotate in. And that's just how I feel. There's totally like a valid reason to like a format that doesn't change, but like, man, I need it to keep moving. If it doesn't keep moving, I lose interest. There's reasons to like both. I cannot do pre-modern. Do you guys have like a favorite boomer poster online? Because mine's Golgari guy. I love that dude. Hang on. Let's sign in to Blue Sky here. I forgot how to log into Blue Sky. I did it first try. Hang on. Let's bring up Golgari guy. I love Golgari guy. Whoa. This looks worse than everyone's shitting on this card. Yeah, like, I don't know. I love Golgari guy. As far as I can tell, there's like no big news today. There's this awesome post by GitRob though. Hang on, wait. There's an awesome post today by GitRob. I'm in love. GitRob has goated posts. Oh wait, we are Mr. Blue Sky on Blue Sky. That was Edgar and fucking Shilgangar. It is a banger of all time. It was not on purpose, no. That was complete serendipity. I love Soren Markov and Edgar Markov posting. It's some of the funniest shit on Blue Sky. Do you guys know about Zoncha's legacy? So this is Zoncha's legacy. And all they do is like post like shit posts with when do the deck reviews normally start? Whenever I start them. But mostly I just love vamping. So Zoncha's legacy is like a Blue Sky account and they they post shit posts with like magic cards next to them. It's awesome. I need to find my favorite one. It shouldn't be that deep in here. FR. It fried me so bad. I'm just gonna keep scrolling until I see a heart. There we go. Okay, that's a Massacre Girl one. That's not the one I was looking for. Fuck. Dude, how long ago did I like this post? Oh, this is awesome. Blocking isn't enough. I want to be able to kill. Yes. I'm reposting this one. That's true. That's true. Okay. Fuck. Where is it? It should be in this time frame. I am pissed off. I cannot find it. It was. Oh, this one's awesome. Fucking, it was one with Ayara, and she was saying, "Damn, the funeral food's so good. I forgot who fucking died." It's just like, I've never seen a better shit post ever. And there was another one with Alquist Proft, where he was like talking, fucking just like the gayest person I've ever heard. Thurthoshank. Yo, Elk, did you watch the Trigger Mage? Incorrect. We do not talk about this today. Tomorrow with Maldhound, we are watching all of those videos and discussing hybrid mana. So I'll see you there. No, I can't find it. No, like, press Control F. What do you fucking mean? These are images. I almost believed you for a second. Ooh. Does it see alt text, chat? I'm crashing out, chat. That is true. I could put it on the stream overlay if I was a good streamer. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it, chat. No, my heart, it breaks. The funeral's so good, I forgot who died. I might name my IRA deck that, honestly. It was just such a good shit post. Ooh, we saw a red heart. Yes! We found it, chat. Was that good content, me scrolling for like 5 minutes? I got more viewership while doing it. All right, you have a new name. Let's capitalize the D and died. Come on, let's not be lazy. Blue Sky is literally the best website ever. It's just like, yes, I get all the Magic the Gathering posts I want forever. And I get no rage bait. Unlike Twitter, which is mostly rage bait. And don't get me wrong, I like to get a little rage bait in my diet now and again. It's good for me. But it's a lot. Wow, we've been live for an hour? We've been live for an hour. That's crazy. I've just been yapping. Blue Sky NSFW is weak. You just follow the wrong accounts, dude. You just follow the wrong accounts. You just follow the wrong accounts. Self-report. You're a weak gooner. You're on that like silver 5 gooner tier, you know? I'm like mythic. Weeps in UK. Get a VPN now. Or buy Death Stranding. I've heard both work. Maybe get some like yak blood and like paint on a cave wall like 2 circles, you know? That'll probably do it for you. There are 5,000 Norman Reeduses in the UK and they're all jerking off to Roblox porn. How many like gigabytes of Norman Reedus do you think are on like Palantir databanks? Oh fuck, Norman Reedus is so funny. Pentabytes. Your YouTuber got a VPN sponsorship? No. No. I don't like VPN companies for the most part. Doesn't Firefox just have a VPN built in? Or am I a stupid moron? All right, let's do deck reviews, guys. We have a Zorling deck for Mantheon. Do we have Mantheon here? Whoa. We have a Zorling deck. Beep, 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 beep. Searching for Mantheon. Okay, I don't think we have Mantheon here. So we'll just hang on, save this for later. Let's talk about we have Daniel here. I'm not sure if we have a Daniel. P. Kelly. All right, we do have Pekele, so let's talk about the Doctor. We'll read the blurb. Repurposing a storm deck I had in Boros. Oh wait, no, I misread. This is the wrong one. This is a Bance lands deck and token cloning deck with a historic theme led by the 6th Doctor and Romana 2. The 2 main win cons are either a loop with Doppelgang and Eternal Witness, or a loop with my commanders and Teferi who slows the sunset, or just general value things. I made this deck in remembrance of my late grandfather, with some help from my grandmother, whom I both love deeply. I made 3 altars. Oh, it could be like your grandparents. Oh no, it's so cute. Fuck chat. Nightmare. Wholesome overload. Oh. Oh my god, look at this dude. Anyways, enough wholesome. We're gonna do disgusting Bant things. Better not shit on land count. Dude, for real. Just general value things. Made 3 altars. You can share them on stream if you like. Yeah, I asked that you not change the commanders or remove farewell. Okay, obviously, yes. And also not wedding ring, which makes sense. So yeah, these are untouchable. I do think Gilded Lotus is weird in a deck. It is a historic deck, though. Okay, so love Wargate. I'm very questioning of Teferi. But they are both not legendary when you copy them. These are pretty actually decent. I kind of like those. Bit weirded out by green, green, white, white in a 3-color deck. Maybe your mana's goated, though. I think for me, if we want to focus on doppelganging, I would like to see the 4-mana witness in here. It's Timeless Witness. Okay, great. Now we have Timeless Witness in this deck. What's great with Timeless Witness? That can harvest. I mean, it's a bit strange, but you are making tokens with the 6th Doctor, so it works there. And then also, Second Harvest works with the Timeless Witness tokens. This is something I talked about when I was talking about the Seeker's Chariot deck. Is you go Timeless Witness, Eternalize it, Second Harvest makes a copy of Timeless Witness token, right? And then you get more value. So I'm going to cut Tristani first. It does feel a little bad to have double white. I think Maha is a little too weak. I like the 4/4s a little bit more. And 3/3s are also pretty decent. G squared, thank you for getting a deck review for next week, I presume. Sometimes it's just someone giving like $2, in which case, thank you for that too. Compost. I imagine that's a meta call. So you get 2 lands, you get 2 Saprolings, and then you double pump. I'm not a big fan of that. Spellseeker can get Doppelgang. Yes, that is labeled wrong. The deck slots are not for the 26. If it says the 26, that is incorrect. Understand that. Sorry, my fault. My fault. They are not for today, chat. They are for the 2nd. So if you guys need any refunds or anything, but they are for next week. The slots are always for next week. Sometimes I'm a big idiot and forget to change the date, though. Yeah, Muddle the Mixture can also get it. Maybe don't run Arcane now and just do Muddle. Because that guy was going to get Doppelgang. Okay. So, we've established second harvest. Let's also get a fanatic. Spellseeker is fine, chap. Let's also get a Fanatic of Ronus in here. It's another Eternalized card. All right, let's play test this. We don't have double blue unless we breeding pool this turn. Doppelgang. Sack this, get like plains. Or is land. Yeah, let's get plains. Two, three, four, five, six. You can hold up Path to Exile. The Sixth Doctor. So, like, I'm sitting here with Compost in my hand. I imagine your playgroup's all black players or something. Green, green, one. E-Whip. Muddle the Mixture back to hand. Muddle the Mixture something. Path something. Surveil 1. Oracle to Graveyard. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Green, blue. Doppelgang, Eternal Witness. Like, that's a lot of mana. I think we need fogs. This seems like a Shigeki kind of loop deck, and that always gives like it always gives fog loop the Shigeki vibes. I do think ramping is very valuable. I think we just like kind of cut back. Don't forget the extra. Oh yeah, we get another thing to copy multiple times, but let's get it. Let's get some fogging going on. I feel. I don't like the random Greaves here. It gives haste to Fanatic of Ronus token copies, I guess. Not the largest fan. I think it's Path and Swords. There's just no synergy with them. This should probably be Generous Gift. What's the best fog to loop? I like a Blessed Respite. It does double duty as removal and, or rather, Grave Hate and a fog. I also like Dawn Charm. Dawn Charm is a protection spell, and it's also a fog. Hear me out. We're gonna cut a land. And I think it's just a plains. We're not that white anyway, this deck. It's mostly Simic. Although the double white and Farewell does hurt. You can cut Compost? Okay. I want to add in... or not Ambush. Like, Colony Ambush is good. I'm thinking a lot more of, like, Kabira Takedown. Ready to go blast your thing for the number of creatures I control, because you do have a lot of creatures in this deck at all times. Maybe like Spore Frog. In a lands deck, would Constant Mist be worth including as a fog? Probably. Is Druid's Deliverance worth it? Yes, I think so. It populates in fogs. Yeah, because you can populate a Timeless Witness token or what have you. Yeah, we have this already. Constant Mist is worse when you can just. I agree. If you'd done the obvious and made an elk deck, no, I don't like elks. Elks and Magic kind of suck. I think like an Antlers deck would be a lot more plausible. Yeah, so you can fog quite a bit in this deck now. Let's just play test real quick. Lanes. Type Forest. Type Forest. Bristly Bill. He's pretty good. Into the graveyard. Wait, we're able to kick this. 6, Sowing Myco Spawn. Do Manamo. Vernal Sovereign has insane art. I fucking love that thing. 6 Doctors in. Counterspell. Get a copy. Enters the battlefield for each time you've cast your commander from the command zone this game. So we do want to go Ramana as well. So we're going to get 2, 4. Oop. Sadly, we didn't have AC in play. Green 1. Enchant the non-legendary with Springheart and Antuco. Am I unable to draw cards here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Teferi, copy Teferi. -5 on 1, -1 on 1 Teferi. Is this infinite Teferis? Oh, yes, it is, because this is infinite, yeah, Teferis. Okay, great. So we have infinite card draw, infinite mana. So we win. There we go. We now have infinite landfalls. Because we have infinite mana and Doppelgang. And we also have Lightning Greaves for haste. So yeah, we just like super win. All right, great. This deck works. It just works, you know? We also have infinite mana as well, and infinite tokens, and infinite buyback 0 with Second Harvest, and Fanatic of Ronus, and it just works. Thank you for getting a deck review. All right, do we have Daniel now? No problem, P. Kelly. All right, do we have Georgie? All right, Georgie is here. Hooray. Sneaky, sneaky hobbitses. As the name suggests, I like to play it slow and steady, building a nice pillow fort while staying low key. Okay, based. I do not see propaganda. I do see a lot of other cards I really just hate, though. Wins used to come from sacrificing food, which was the Sanguine Bond style of effect active. Well, that worked for a while. My pot has continued to evolve and find myself unable to keep up, mostly in terms of speed, but also how they expect. But also they know what to expect and remove. I've been considered taking a stacks your combo approach. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Okay, great. So, for starters, I do not like Phyrexian Arena. I do not like this. I don't even like Sanguine Bond, honestly. These cards are slow. They're very slow. And when your issue is having trouble keeping up, Well of Lost Dreams really doesn't inspire a lot of hope. 7 mana to get your first 3 cards out of this thing. Arcane Signet in a green deck. What are we ramping to? Our curve ends at 5. I think we'd rather just be curving out, wouldn't we? This makes sense. Fumigate kind of makes sense as well. No, 37 lands is kind of too little. You make a boot on entry and you ramp in growth on your end step. Hmm. You gain 2 life, you drain for 2 total, then you get a 4/3 whenever you sack food. It's just so slow. Okay. We've mostly pulled all of the cards that are just ramping into nothing, because your curve, once again, ends at 5. 6, technically, I guess. Speaking of your curve ending at 6, we do need more cards. Let's just run the Kabira, Takedown, and Sejuri's Shelter. I think these are the two best ones for you, because you're a small weenies deck, which is great with Kabira Takedown, and you're also a attacking and hitting you deck. Wow, yeah, Glacial Chasm isn't a land either. So we've added another piece of removal. We need one more land, probably. I like leaning towards Bushwhack, but your creatures are very small. So it might be better to do like a Fell the Profane. What sucks here is that Gaddock Teague is very bad for you. You don't want to run Teague. But I think something like a Selfless Spirit would be great in this deck. And definitely a Court of Calling. And let's go ahead and also stick in a Guardian of Faith. Whenever I hear like, oh, my playgroup's getting really fast, or I can't keep up, I can't do anything, protection is really like what you kind of need. And Court of Calling makes protection cheap because you can get Guardian of Faith or Selfless Spirit. And then you just like kind of farm the whole table forever. Because you stick these idiots and they can't remove them. Because you have Sejuri's Shelter and Court of Calling and etc. When analyze the pollen, be decent filter. Yes, if you could like mill regularly. I don't think this deck mills that well. I know the ring tempting you is important, but Smeagol just being ramp is a little weird, and I don't like Fumigate. All right, let's try this out. White, black, Lotho. Let's be nice to ourselves and give ourselves a single treasure this turn. Plains. White, black, ow. Knight's Whisper. Second spell for turn. White, black, make a treasure. Frodo. I do control 2 or more lands. Make a food. Gain 3 life. Back with Frodo. Ring tempts us. Oak. Beautiful. That's a really good draw. Treebeard. Yeah, we're able to attack here. So you go Treebeard, attack with Frodo. You don't sack any food, though. Oh, that feels so bad. Oh, he has vigilance! He has vigilance. Chat, we're fine. So you swing with your vigilant hobbit after cracking your food. Oh, I gained life. 1, 2, 3. Doink. Okay, great. The ring tempted us again. Draw a card, then discard a card. Okay, get ready for this, chat. Actually, let's discard the untap line. So here's your issue, Mumbles. You get to this position, you get board wiped, right? You get board wiped, you get combo killed, you get destroyed. In this position now, because we've added the Court of Calling, you go green, 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 1, 2. Oh, you've cast your board wipe. That's adorable. Here's Selfless Spirit. Sack it. I keep my board. Right. Next turn. Oh, cute monster that prevents me from getting life. 4 damage to it. Move to combat. I'm cracking my food. Right, like... These sorts of low to the ground decks need a lot more board protection than you were running before. And it's really easy to run them because Selfless Spirit works really well with Tibna. It works really well with the Rapacious Guest. Would Delny be a good addition? Delny is fine. Delny is a decent card. It is really implying, though, that your board is already doing what you want to do versus drawing Delny when you've been wiped, right? I'm not really vibing with the comeuppance, honestly. I think a Dawn Charm would be a lot more apt. Because once again, we're just kind of like valuing protection in a creature deck like this. So being able to regenerate target creature control or fog is so much more modal. And the fact that you're able to hold this up even after playing a 2-drop for your turn is also super valuable, right? In a low curve deck like this, the strength is you get to hold up instants. And when those instants start becoming 4 mana, that's where it becomes a nightmare. Inkshield's a different story. Inkshield's 5 mana win the game. So that's an exception, not the rule. Sorry, I need a Discord moderation real quick. Sorry. Ah. Okay. Someone was hijacked. We kicked those people. All right, yeah, no, I think this deck's about ready. You could argue for more protection spells than the ones I added, but you're gonna find you have a lot more agency. Okay, do we have Daniel? Beep, 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 beep. Paging Daniel. All right, we don't have Daniel. And also, do we have Mantheon out there? Nope, no Mantheon either. All right, Georgie. We have oh, this was Georgie. Okay, I'm a brilliant genius. All right. Is it Annie or Annie? Whom? Wow, it's a Withar deck. All right, that's dope. All right. I imagine it's Annie because it's anime in your name. But please correct me if I am wrong. Correct. Okay. Game plan is to flicker stuff for value until you can grind out a win or draw into the deck's combos. I've played this deck about 5 or 6 times, still trying to improve it to be more resilient. Budget restriction of no cards over $30. I prefer to keep things on the cheaper side if possible. I want the deck to be resilient and faster. In most games, I haven't been able to keep a board presence if opponents are playing removal. Okay. Once again, we're going to be talking a lot about protection spells this time around. So, for starters, I hate mana rocks. I've been so fucking Sand Scout pilled. It's been unreal. So let's talk a bit about Sand Scout and how we can make this deck super cool using a white ramp package, as well as how to get some more protection spells going. I like Thran Dynamo for the most part. Golden Argosy makes sense. It makes sense insofar in as you want to flicker Withar when Withar comes down. And you want to be able to do it because or you need things in play that just do it automatically, because otherwise you're just screwed. Like, you don't want to just go 7 mana and then swap life totals and then that's it. You want to swap life totals again and then draw some cards as well. So I don't like doing it with the Golden Argosy though. And the reason is we actually have more agency than you realize. Also, do you like winning with silly loops of Abdel Adrian? I'm very curious if that is something you enjoy particularly, because I truly and honestly believe you do not need to be running. Yes, that's the combo. I know that's the combo. Do you like it? The running it because it's good and liking it are two separate things, Annie. So you're able to like both. Like you're able to do both, like the combo and run it. However, there's some people that run combos that don't necessarily need them to win with the deck. And that's really where it is with Withar, is you do not need to be comboing to win with Withar, because Withar is very good. I can take it or leave it. Exactly. So that's kind of what brings me to my first kind of thing, is like, I don't think you need anything to help Withar win. Like, Withar will just win you games super hard. Insert a sorcery card from your graveyard on top of your library. Huh? And then you do that with like Ephemerate. That's like really bad, isn't it? The issue is with your backup plan, Annie, is I truly believe that Abdel Adrian is better than Withar in every regard. You should always be going for the Abdel Adrian combo because it's broken. So it's the only thing in Orzov that can recur instant or sorceries. Here's my opinion. Don't run it. Don't run it. Leave it for blue and green to do. Blue and green can do the Ephemerate loops. You do not have to. You don't have to loop Ephemerate for it to be incredibly good. And in a deck with only 9 instant sorceries, I am afraid you're a little lost in the sauce trying to loop value from Ephemerate when we should just be relying on a teleportation circle, right? Or Ophelia, or, So I think we're just a little lost there. I would like to see Fortune. Thank you, Zenthis, for subscribing, by the way. I think Fortune Loyal Steed is better than the Golden Argosy you're running. It's just 1 mana less. Guys, did you know with Twitch Prime you could sub to me for free? It's crazy. Right. I do appreciate how much colorless are we running for Eldrazi Displacer. I know we have like a lot here. I don't really like Thought Vessel in this deck. Discarding is very good for you. Orzov Signet doesn't produce colorless. This produces colorless. This produces colorless. Colorless. We run the Filter Land. Fountain Port. Okay, we have enough. I would like to see the deserts. And that kind of brings us into Sand Scout as well, so that's perfect. Backseat Andy 3. Thank you for resubbing for your 3rd month. So, Shephet Dunes, if near Deadlands, these are colorless mana sources for the Eldrazi Displacer, but they're also on color, and they're also fetchable and rampable with Sand Scout. And Sand Scout's a very good thing to flicker because you're going to be running Arid Archway. Arid Archway produces colorless mana. Also, it's a bounce land. So when you ramp it with the Sand Scout, you are going up a mana but not up a land. Scavenging Grounds, is that something you run? Nope, not yet. This is a nice thing to round out the package. Scavenger Grounds, my bad. Just desert that exile all graveyards. And typically as a reanimator deck, you're not activating that, but when you do need it, it's there. Right? Very low opportunity cost. Okay. So. Oh, I see. You do have land cyclers. So I think we're able to take away 1 plains and then call it there. For the mana base. Also, these pain lands, the Painland Deserts, help with Villas. Villas really likes them. So is there a reason we're not running Reanimate? Just not a fan, or... Yes, Cosmic Drift, I stream vertically. Here's the thing, if you don't like the vertical stream, there's a horizontal stream as well. You can join me in the horizontal stream. That goes for anyone in the vertical stream. Lazatep Quarry is fun. I figured more creatures to flicker was more value. Not entirely. So, yeah, Lazatep Quarry is a very good point in the terms of... Let's get Hall of Daxon out here for Lazatep Quarry. There it is. So this is a sack outlet. And sacking and reanimating is just factually flickering something. So I think let's run actual reanimate. And then you can also run Grim Servant. That's wild. Yeah, but there's 2 streams always on YouTube. The Grim Servant enters the battlefield. You get to search your library for Devotion to Black, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle, you lose 3 life. Yeah, that is weird that it's pushing the vertical to the horizontal feed. But also, YouTube isn't really my main streaming platform. They're just kind of there. Sorry, you guys are second-class viewers. But anyway, Grim Servant gets Ephemerate. And Grim Servant also gets Reanimate. And you don't care about your life total because Wither's in the command zone. Yeah, here's the thing. Grim Servant searches Ephemerate, Swords to Plowshares, and Reanimate. That's 3 targets. So, and Soul Ring, 4 targets. Weathered Wayfarer, 5 targets. So it's already very good, even if your Devotion to Black is 1, which you get all the time. That is the base rate. And all the while, you're losing 9 life over the course of that, which is really good with Wither. I don't know how to feel about the Felidar Guardian loop that I imagine you have going on. Talia feels a bit weird. You kind of want your life total to be lower with our swap it, and then if you need a high life total, you can just steal one. Also not a fan of Servandum. Okay. I appreciate all the other flicker cards. All right. Sariema's great. You probably don't run Thalia's Lancers. It's probably too expensive. I keep missing the button. That's hilarious. Wow. I didn't even think about Tainted Remedy. That's fun. Momentum Breaker's not bad. I'm just having trouble imagining a world where it's better than, like, Werefox Bodyguard or Touch the Spirit Realm. Right, Werefox Bodyguard could be a 5-mana flicker, or it can be a removal spell. Yeah, this is Mr. Negative. I don't like Conjurer's Closet. Let's get Bone Shards, or is it what is it called? Yeah, Bone Shards. As additional cost, discard, sacrifice a creature, discard a card, destroy target creature or planeswalker. That is very good as a discard outlet, and it's also tutorable with the Grim Servant, of course. So this is 5 mana, just discard a card, destroy a creature. Is Conjurer Closet not a good idea or something? Just joined a couple minutes ago. Conjurer Closet is good. This deck already flickers up the ass. Like, it's insane how good this deck is at flickering already. So I probably just wouldn't worry about it. Okay. I do like the Phyrexian Delver with Villas. Bone Shards. Maybe a Priest of Fell Rites. And then you can go Buried Alive. Right? So the pile is Priest of Fell Rites. Oh, you Buried Alive. Pile is Priest of Fell Rites, Phyrexian Delver, Villas. You Priest of Fell Rites back the Phyrexian Delver. Phyrexian Delver enters and goes reanimate another thing. Reanimates Villas. You lose 8, draw 8. Dawn Charm makes its 3rd appearance today. Can protect Villas, can fog for you. Riot Control is also another really good one. Maybe like cap it all off with a Sorin. Right? Whenever you gain life, or if you gain 3 or more life this turn, exile it, then return him. Oh, minus Sorin deals damage equal to the amount of life you gain to any target. It's up to you if you like that or not, but my thought is you reduce your life total down to like 3. Oh, by the way, Toxic Deluge. Like, is this not just a shoo-in? If anything, we want to like lower our land count even more. Because Bolas' Citadel. I was looking at Sorin before. I think Sorin's really good in this deck. Just do this every game. Yeah, just do this every single time. And you'll be good. We could have drawn a card off War Room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I showed you my queeness. Please respond. We do have Godless Shrine. Dink, dink. Dink. We lost 1 life earlier for tapping that for wipe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're so close to greatness here. But yeah, you don't want to just like raw dog Mr. Negative into removal. You want to be able to hold a Parting Gust or whatever for him, right? I think Castle Lockthwain would be very good for this deck. Just like nuke yourself at instant speed. When will WotC allow you to companion Yori on a commander? Never. Never is my bet. Sadly, it is never. By the way, this is why bounce lines are so good. Discard Wrench to hand size. That is so overpowered, chat. It is ridiculously stupid. 2 or more opponents. It's turn 3. I have 2 lands. Oh, good heavens. It looks like I'll ramp twice with fucking Claim Jumper. Thank you, bounce land. It's any planes, right? Deck becomes too big. No. I just disagree. I mean, like, you can just... what's wrong with having a 114 card deck? Besides the fact that it's bad. Is it worth adding the Lotus Line to sack lands for more ramp? No. Never, never, ever, ever, ever run Lotus Field just to ramp. All right. Unless you're doing like buyback from graveyard stuff or stifle stuff, or like there are reasons to run Lotus Field. Having catch-up ramp is not a reason to run Lotus Field. That's my opinion. Welcome to disagree with me there, but that is truly how I feel. Is Lotus Field is like just not worth it if you're only using it for catch-up ramp and nothing else. Anyway, we have 7 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we have 6 mana. That's different than 7, I've heard. Fast Swing Grace on the Flame Jumper. Bam! 5 damage gain, 5. Go back up to 40. Yeah, that's insane. 1, 2, 3. White, Soul Ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna pass. Hold up, Wear Fox Bodyguard. And then we miss land drop, which sucks. Maybe this was worth playing as a land. I don't like the 3 mana catch-up ramp. Unless it's named Flame Jumper. In which case I do like it. I think let's just get another MDFC in here. The issue is like, which one do we play? Like, probably like, we already have Haggard Mauling, Fel the Profane. I guess just an untapped one that bolts us. Punished for playing our lands poorly. Recruiter the Guard for Witch Enchanter. Hit our land drop. This is all of our lands, by the way. Saddle, attack. Oh, we could have scryed too, by the way. Exile it, end it. Alright. Toughness. Get Grim Servant. Grim Servant, 1, 2, 3. Saddle. By the way, get type land. Orzov Basilica. Bounce back, Witch Enchanter. Stack, we flicker these two. Once again, I'm forgetting to scry a Fortune. I'm a super genius. Grim Servant first. Get Reanimate. Fortune. Get, or doesn't get anything, we scry to. Top. Okay, discard to hand size. Lauren. Riot Control. White 1, 1, 2, or just 1 damage. Added the White Orchid, View Library, Surveil Land. Painted Remedy is hilarious. But we're on the lose life plan right now, so let's just surveil that away. Okay. Land for turn, Witch Enchanter. 1, 2, 3. By the way, this has all been self-inflicted damage so far. It's in this position where Entomb would be very good. One, two, three, 4. Play Zell's Acrobatics. This is on an opponent's turn. Roll to 6. Next end step, we return all of these cards. 1, 2, 3. So Recruiter the Guard. Toughness 2. Get Werefox Bodyguard. We can get Grief as well. Viral Joe, thank you for subbing with Twitch Prime. And then we get a mana value 1 or less card. Let's just get Castle Lochthwain. We don't control more lands than someone. Okay, great. And we scry 2. Bottom. Castle Lochthwain. Pass. 1, 2, 3. Activate Castle Lochthwain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. White 1. Ping yourself for 1. Parting Gust on Grim Servant. 1, 2, 3. Mana value 1. I'm just showing you how much you can self-damage in this deck. Soul Ring. So yeah, Grim Servant's busted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ow. 7. Mr. Negative. Oh, you counterspelled him. Oh no! Anyway, reanimate. Mr. Negative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm looking at this, I'm like, why do you need a combo? You're Dr. Two Life over here, and you're swapping life with someone. So, we've established how awesome Orzov is. I love Angel of Indemnity with Teleportation Circle. I am a little wary of it. Hoarding Broodlord Saw in half makes sense. Damn, no. It's a very tight list. I think Gilrayan has me a little curious because 2 tap exile another creature is not conducive to Mr. Negative on turn 7. I think what I would much rather see is maybe a small package of 1-drop creatures so you can run Ranger Captain of Eos. Because Ranger Captain of Eos lets you jam through counter magic and removal and etc. Like, just wow. Total package here, Ranger Captain of Eos. So I'm thinking you go Ranger Captain and you maybe jam like Mother of Runes. Right? You mean Starfield Shepherd, the Ranger the cheaper Ranger? No, we're running Ranger because it's a silence effect. You go 3 mana Ranger Captain of Eos, get Mother of Runes, play Mother of Runes. Later in the game, you go sacrifice Ranger Captain of Eos, cast with our you can't counterspell him. Like, that is incredibly valuable. Or you can't Grave Hate me or whatever when I go for the reanimate this turn. Yeah, Appa would be very good in this deck. The airbending does matter a lot. Genesis. My fault. Thank you for subbing with Prime. Unless I already read that. Am I a fool? Would be worth running Cavern to stop counters. Not at its current price point. Yeah, not at its current price point. Also another thing, by the way, the Mother of Runes for Grim Servant to grab. Is having Villas in play. Ooh, mama. So good. Yeah, maybe we cut the riot control I added. One more play test before we ship this off into the sunset. Discard Hoarding Broodlord. We already have Mom. The Ranger doesn't get anything, which is a bummer. Let's just drop Lotho, and Weather Wafer is on for the rest of the game, so. Castle Locthwain. Let's just deny the search. Castle Locthwain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Phyrexian Delver. Hoarding Broodlord. Get Lae'zel. Oh, we have it in our hand. Eerie interlude. Okay, great. We just have a permanently protected board now. So someone goes, remove your shit. You go, no. These all come back. Hoarding Broodlord re-enters. You go, okay, great. I'm going to get, I get Eternal Wanderer, I guess. That card's pretty cool. One, two, three, four, five, six. Eternal Wanderer. Plus on Hoarding Broodlord. Just get Soul Ring. Pass. Oop, you want to attack my Eternal Wanderer? That's really cute. Anyway. Rolled a 10. So exile them again. So we're going to get 2 tutors off Hoarding Broodlord. Saw in half. Elishnorn Mother Machines. Saw in half Hoarding Broodlord. Get Reanimate. Villas. Or Tainted Remedy. Alright. Go. This is just stupid. This is the dumbest thing I think I've ever seen. There you go. 1, 2. Oh, you sack Ranger after. No, because you can only do it when you're paying for mana abilities. So just sack Ranger now. Or I guess tap Ranger, cast Soul Ring, then sack Ranger. Soul Ring resolves. Opponents can't cast spells this turn. Then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Elishnorn, make a treasure token. Lose a life. With our Cocoon Keeper. My Saw in Half idea is to get Delver plus Veto. Then return Broodlord for Gary. Do you run Grey Merchant of Asphodel in your deck? You run Grey Merchant in your deck. That's fucking crazy to me. But that makes sense. This is Moxfield. Because it's only really good when you have Hoarding Broodlord, which isn't like a necessarily bad thing. Hear me out, honest to God. Run fucking Angel of Destiny. No, Resolute Archangel. 7 mana, just like get like you're right back at 40. No matter what, no matter where, no matter why. Think I'm at 40 again. Tainted Remedy with our. I didn't know that card existed. Well, you're welcome. He is goated. Do you think Wizards of the Coast went to Spider-Man knowing they'd have it through the omen pants, like, or was it a wait fuck moment? I can't speculate. Legitimately, I really can't. It was just a nightmare either way. All right. Thank you for getting a deck review though. This does feel pretty good. All right. So, do we have Mantheon? Do we have Mantheon? Paging Dr. Mantheon. Oh, by the way, posting the link to the deck I hear is part of the stream. Because I did start stream early. So it's not impossible that Mantheon just isn't here yet. So we have like half an hour-ish to kill for Mantheon. Do we have Daniel? Paging Daniel. I especially need Daniel because there's no links to Daniel's decks. Beep, 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 beep. Paging Daniel. Also, there is a makeup that I still have to do. And this person's just never shown up again. But there is one that's like kind of floating out there. I forgot the name on it though. But I do know that I do have a makeup to do. Crazy. Honest to God, I might just like axe the like time of the Tuesday and Sunday deck review streams. Or at least just put a warning on them, like I'm streaming whenever I want now. Wait, were we early to stream today? Yeah, like by a few hours. By many hour. The week late Sunday stream. Warning! I stream whenever I'm like awake now, low key. So yeah, I'll typically be live around 12 p.m. to, or I guess 11 a.m. to like 3 p.m. PST. Save changes. All right, a warning has been placed upon the deck reviews now. Okay. Ding. Yeah, Sunday. I used to be later in the afternoon. I would stream on Sunday, but the issue with streaming late on Sunday was I ended up having things I wanted to do with friends. On top of that, it's people also wanted to use their Sunday night to do something besides watch me. So Tuesday's typically the much more popular stream because I become ASMR for like 9 to 5 workers, and it's typically earlier in the day when people are working, right? Did you see the clip of Gavin on a TCC video where he looked so dead inside when the common legendaries from Spider-Man came up? No, I did not. I don't really watch Tolarian Community College, but I believe it. No, I was talking to Gavin at MagicCon Atlanta. It wasn't about card design or anything, but Gavin did seem a bit out of it when it came to the MagicCon scheduling. I was like, damn, the next MagicCon is until May, right? Like that's like 7 months or even 8 months from now. And Gavin's like, yeah, it's quite a distance. He did not seem happy about it. It seemed he was very much like he had his own mind for what the MagicCon schedule was going to look like and just got vetoed. So my heart goes out to Gavin Verhey there. Who is Gavin? So Gavin Verhey is one of the lead designers at Wizards of the Coast. So anyway, video about this deck will be out tomorrow. This silly Valgavoth deck. Same breath, I need to make a video about this deck. I do need to make a video about this deck. Also, hang on. So I mentioned I had a Pauper 1K. This is the deck I will be playing on November 1st. My friend's deck. And like low-key, I think he's cooking 4 gutter snipes and burn. I think 16 creature burn is real. Like, I think this is the way. Like, this deck is, like, really dumb. Like, just to give you a preview. I don't actually think I'd keep this hand. This I would keep, though. Holy smokes. Probably just ditch Bolt. Skip draw. Boink. Boink. Oh, dude, you're in hell. You're in mega hell, chat. We're going to use this to track our opponent's life total. Dink, dink, dink. Gutter snipe. Dink, dink. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dink. 1, 2, 3. Dink. 1, 2, 3. Dink, dink. Take 6. Woo! So all I'm saying is Gutter Snipe is one of the most stupid cards in the world. And if you do draw multiples, you just discard one. You just discard one, chat. It's like, you want Gutter Snipe every game, unless you need, still lost a turn 2 spy. You win in the sideboard match, though. You just hard mull for Tormod script. My buddy Jared, with this deck, hard mulled into Tormod script turn 1, literally down to 2 cards and won with this deck. Because he had 0 land 2 Tormod scripts. And he beat Spy. Is there a point to splitting Pyroblast / Red Blast in the sideboard? The answer is yes, there is. It's actually very important. It's actually so important. Cabal Therapy, it's not in Pauper, but there are cards where it's like choose a card name. And when you do have that, it's important to have both. I know, like, yes, you can cast this into a Gutter Snipe and then it works as a hit you. That being said, splitting the copies is still very good against other effects. But yeah, turning them into shocks with gutter snipe is very fun. I love mono red. I love this deck so much. I do think 4 gutter snipes is the right number. And then you just sideboard them out if you are in a removal heavy matchup for like Searing Blazes or Smashes. Or Pyroblast Reb. If you like you probably sideboard down to 2. No Cast into Fire. Cast into Fire is really bad. You don't want your spells to hit creatures. All these spells hit creatures or their head. And you want all of your spells to hit them in the head. I don't think Elves can win against this deck, by the way. I think Elves has like a 10% matchup. It's for the affinity lands. You kill them. B72-2. They can't tap their lands if they die. Just kill them. Smash this. I break your fucking rat and I hit you for 3 and then I blast you for 4 and then I gutter snipe double lava dart you from my graveyard for 6. Like you die. You just die. The affinity lands, like dust to dust versus affinity lands is there because your game is going to go long against affinity and you need to be able to grind affinity into dust. This deck does not grind affinity into dust. It kills them. Dude, I'll straight up get hit by a fucking familiar in this format, and I'll go, oh no! I'll discard my Fiery Temper and Madness it. No! God, no! What the hell? My Sneaky Snacker from my hand. You made me discard it. Anyway, untap Faithless Looting. Affinity's always going to be a major player, just because artifacts are just that good in Pauper. Even if it isn't affinity like the stock list, you're still going to run into decks that are running the affinity lands because the familiar is just stupid. My life linking Boggles would say me. Yeah, that is a very good point. Boggles is very good against this deck. If this gets like an early matchup against Boggles, you can kind of explode. Anyway, talking about Draftna, though. Continuing my filibuster. This Draftna deck is built around like weird 4 and 5 mana value artifacts. So you can go Transit Mage, Conjurer's Closet, and then just have a tutor engine that brings up a lot of weird stuff. So chat, this is a question for all of chat. Ears, perk up. I have Draftna in play. I have a Shimmermere or Liberator or the Dalkanori in play, so my spells have flash. You cast your commander. In response, I cast Mirror of Life Trapping. Do you exile your commander under the Mirror of Life Trapping? Or do you put it in the command zone? Either way, the answer is you put it back in the command zone because you then pay 1 a blue, bounce it back to your hand, right? If you do decide that. Here, I'll playtest a game on stream of Draftna and just kind of like illustrate what the fuck I'm talking about here. Because Draftna is just downright stupid. Okay, well, there's our baby. We have 1 artifact. Draw 2 cards, chat. Flash and Mirror Fate. Move all to exile. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. The next turn, and then before we draw, flash, mirror fate, crack it. So you get, typically for your pile, it's Soul Ring, Mystic Forge. How is Mirror back? There's a card called Academy Ruins. And then you want to go Metalwork Colossus, Eternity Elevator. Uh 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I run Dominion Bracelet. Non-engine. I don't know, like a manifold key. Okay. So then you go like dink, 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 dink. You drew this for turn. Pass. Offer you can't refuse, your graveyard hate or whatever. Okay, here we go. Turn 7. This is like on par. Metalwork Colossus costs 1, 2. Oh, it's non-creature, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I should have stacked this the opposite order, where you go Eternity Elevator first. So Eternity Elevator first. No, is this right? So you actually need to go Manifold Key first, but no, that's not right. I did a bad pile. Also, we hit no ramp this game at all, which is ridiculous for an artifact deck. Like, this is what it's supposed to look like. Here, let's not get a Soul Ring game. Are you fucking... No Soul Ring game. Okay. We can get a 3-drop here. Or 4-drop even. Mirror of Fate! Pass. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn, we're so close to copying it as well. Let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tezzeret, View Library, Manifold Key into play. Island Cycle, Lorien Revealed. Is it a land? Okay, here we go. 4, 5. Mirror of Fate. We draw a card. Okay. We've copied an artifact spell we control. Mirror Fate's now in play, and we have a copy of it. Right, well, plus untap these 2 artifacts. Also, we tap too much mana for Mirror Fate because it costs 4 mana. So crack, crack. Metalwork Colossus, Eternity Elevator, Mystic Forge. So we want Soul Ring as well. Academy Ruins. Dominion Bracelet. We already have it in our hand. This song slaps? Hang on, this isn't even in my playlist. Take Servant, I guess. All right. Ta-da. So we need to go, whatever we do, Mystic Forge needs to be on top. Soul Ring, Eternity Elevator, Metalwork Colossus, Aeon Engine, will take Servant, Academy Ruins. That is the pile. Oh, by the way, this is all exiled. So I think we go infinite here. We get 0 Everflowing Chalice, draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, Mystic Forge. Soul Ring is free. Sorry, it's 1, 2, 3, because we'll take Founder Inspectors in play. We draw a card. We free cast this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Draw another card. This costs 1 mana. So now we need to be careful. So I think maybe instead of Academy Ruins. No, that's tough. Because we need a way to get the fuck rid of this thing. Draw a card. Wait, we already played our land for this turn. So we actually need Scour for scrap instead of Academy Ruins. Scour for scrap. Damn, I actually didn't think about this. Where we probably need a an artifact sack outlet. The hell did I just put Scour for scrap? Did I just like disintegrate Scour for scrap? Where did it go? Huh? Okay, now we've hit like bad random things from outside my playlist. Anyway, the joke is you like, yay, Eternity Elevator, you crew it. You then 1 blue, pick up Metalwork Colossus, cast it for free again, crew it. Tap for 20, do this 18 more times. Untap with Manifold Key. Tap this, Aeon Engine, Dominion Bracelet on Metalwork Colossus. Control the person across from you's next turn. Voltaic Servant, end of turn, untap Aeon Engine. And then you can take an extra turn, or you reverse the game's turn order while taking their turn. And you're actually, since these both exile themselves, you're able to rebuy Mirror of Fate with Academy Ruins or Scour for scrap or whatever. And Mirror of Fate every turn for the Aeon Engine and Dominion Bracelet again. And what that means is you permanently control the player across from you, and you just pass the turn in between you and that player using Aeon Engine. Because these cards both exile themselves. Specifically so they're not repeated forever, but you repeat them forever because they exile themselves. Anyway, the deck has Mindslaver. I'm probably not going to end up running it at the end, but I like the Dominion bracelet. That is funny. And then I'm also thinking about maybe making this just like a simulacrum synthesizer kind of deck for top end. And then I think I already have Leyline Axe in it. I don't already have Leyline Axe. I do want to run Leyline Axe in the final deck. What do you mean, why can't I make a normal combo deck? This is a normal combo deck. Leyline Axe is just so funny with Metalwork Colossus, though. And then also, of course, with Constructs, which I plan on making with this deck. This is God's most normal combo deck. I don't know what you're on about. But yeah, this is like this is what Techathal died for. I've taken apart Techathal. All right, I'll do a final roll call for Daniel here. Daniel, I can't filibuster anymore. Daniel. Hi, Majra. Okay, no Daniel. Do we have Mantheon? Ah! Because Mantheons doesn't say I can do it without them. Which is a very important part of the thing you should be filling out every single time, if I'm allowed to do it without you or not. You need to answer all the questions. And then we've done Annie's deck. So, all right, we don't have anyone else, sadly, so let's just raid out. We will put these in the makeup pile. Thank you all for coming by. Maldhound is live. What should we say? Hyped for the hybrid mana stream. I love bisexuals. That is the raid message for you guys on Twitch. YouTube, that will end it for us here. Thank you for stopping by, though.